Back in the olden days, when I didn't have a life, I used to play a good amount of online games, from Halo to League of Legends and Overwatch. Online Halo especially was the funnest thing ever when I first discovered it. For a couple years I would come home from school and play it for a bit almost every day. I played it with my sister a good amount as well, and that was some good bonding experiences for us. But now, I only play single player games, and I haven't seriously played a multiplayer game in like over 5 years now. When Marvel Rivals came out and made a big buzz, I tried giving it a try, but I quickly got bored and realized why not. Why is that, I wondered? I don't know. Let me tell you. So first, I just don't really care about winning in games. When I think about my favorite games now, I think of stuff like Persona 5 or Fire Emblem, with great stories and characters to get invested into, maybe a good gameplay as well. With multiplayer games though, the gameplay gets repetitive really fast and there's obviously not a story to speak of. It seems like the main appeal is just beating strangers online and feeling like you're getting good. But I don't really care whether I'm better than some stranger at something, and it's too much of a grind to spend hundreds of hours to get good when I'd rather just chill and have a fun time instead. Even when I used to play League of Legends, I enjoyed it a lot for a brief period, but that enjoyment wasn't dependent on whether I won or lost. Even when my team was losing bad and our opponents were on the verge of taking our base, I wouldn't have any urge to surrender like everyone else because I actually thought it was kind of fun, struggling to survive in a hopeless situation like that. It didn't matter to me even if we still lost. I was enjoying the game for the gameplay. But that brings me to my next point, which is that the gameplay gets repetitive so fast. Every match is basically the same thing over and over again. Go up these lanes and destroy these towers in League, or go try to hold that zone or whatever in Marvel Rivals. It's fun for a little bit, but just gets old fast to me. I was never someone who could play the same game for thousands of hours, every day for years on end, and I don't really understand how someone can have 30,000 hours in Destiny or something, and not have gotten bored of that yet. My most game on Steam has been A Hat in Time for several years now, of all things, where I have about 100 hours. I've got some more hours on other games outside of Steam, like Persona 5, but you get the point I think. I like to play a variety of different games and would just get bored playing the same game forever. Making the situation even worse, by the way, is the whole idea of a meta. No, not the one with Mark Zuckerberg. I mean the one where you have to play the game the same way that everyone else has decided is best, or else they'll rage at you. Using League as an example again, I remember being so confused why it was some unspoken rule that there must be a tank who must be on top, and a mage who must be in mid, and an ADC who must be on the bottom with the support. Like, where is this even coming from? Why can't I just play who I want? Why is it such a rigid expectation that everyone do this when we're not even in ranked or anything? Even within the already repetitive nature of online games, it's like you can't even have any variety within that. You have to play the way everyone else expects you to. It's one thing if this is what the pros are doing, but at a more noob or normal level, I'm sure you could mix it up and catch people off guard with a unique playstyle, right? Who knows? No one's really willing to find out. And last of all, the toxicity. I'm sure no one will be shocked to hear that when I used to play League, it was the most toxic place ever with people constantly raging at you. But the wildest part is that that wasn't even limited to just people online. My actual real-life friend I used to play League with in school would yell at me almost every game when I started sucking. Like, man, I'm not here for this. Like I said, I really didn't care about winning or losing, and don't understand why anyone else does either, unless they're in like an actual tournament for money or something. This friend I used to play with was normally chill too. We played other games like Minecraft as well and always had a great time there, but online games like League especially really just bring out the worst in people. At the end of the day, I just want to enjoy games without feeling like I'm in some type of high-stakes battle for the size of my rank. If you like competitive games, that's cool I guess, and if that's what's fun to you, that's cool. But I'll be over here chilling, collecting waifus in Genshin or something instead.